So my name's Tom Reed, and I'm down here, and this has been a great day down here. I met quite a few people, and this gentleman saw me talking to the lady I first interviewed, and I asked him if he'd be willing to give an interview, and he said, yeah, he would. Your name, sir?
Jason.
Jason. And Jason, you know, as I said, my name's Tom Reed. I upload these to YouTube, and it's basically about people on the streets. Anything you don't want to talk about, say so.
Yes, sir.
And right off the bat, you live down here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a home remodeler, actually.
Home remodel. Any drug issues?
Yes, sir.
And which ones?
Crack and heroin.
Crack and heroin. Wow, that's it. And what would you say crack and heroin cost you a day?
It depends how much money I got in my pocket.
What would you say would be an average?
At least 100 and a half.
100 and a half.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
46.
Wow. And how long you been on heroin?
Short time. Less than a year.
How'd you get turned on to that?
I was doing a lot of crack, and one of the girls that were doing heroin told me to take a little bit of the heroin to come down and try to get some sleep, because I was on like a 3-day bender, and I was doing that like every 3 days or whatever. And then she always told me, do not do this stuff 2 days in a row. And of course, as time went down, I started doing it every day. Very small amounts, but regardless of the small amounts, once your body becomes accustomed to that, it craves it.
It's that addictive.
Yeah. It's
now, why wouldn't you just stick to heroin and skip the crack? And would you say one's better than the other?
I never was a heroin addict. I was always I always liked the speed. I don't like the downer. The reason why I took the downer was because I needed sleep. Going on 3-4 days with no sleep, you get kind of squirrely.
Yeah. Can you really stay up that long on crack?
Oh yeah. I've done 5 days, and I just crashed. I mean, I literally, my eyes were burning because you have to have so much when you blink or whatever. It's got that own. You got your own fluids.
Yeah.
But when your eyes are at rest, it builds it back up. Well, the one time my eyes were so burning so bad because of the lack of sleep.
Okay.
I wasn't closing my eyes.
Okay.
And I was putting Visine and everything. It was just making it worse.
Wow.
It was I just needed to go to sleep.
A criminal record at all?
Yes, sir.
What would you do?
Everything's been violent. Just a lot of aggravated batteries and
Fights?
Assault. Yeah. I used to drink, and I don't drink anymore.
Would you say you have a bad temper?
Yeah, I'd say I have an extremely bad temper.
Would you say that crack and heroin would make you less likely to fight or more likely to fight?
It depends. Usually I'm pretty mellow. I just don't like people poking me, and I don't like people messing with people that I'm friends with. Anybody messes with anybody I'm friends with, I'm usually coming from the blind side,
Let them have it.
Yeah, let them have it, because you don't mess with people that I basically are friends with. I protect anybody that's, my so-called friend.
Do the cops know you down here?
They do, to a point.
Okay.
I think the girl that I'm seeing right now, I don't know if you're familiar with her, but...
What's her name? No, okay, no, all right.
Well, I could give her a nickname.
No, okay. No, don't even give me that.
Yeah.
I doubt that I am, because I haven't really done many interviews around here.
But she works down here, so.
She works down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Think you could line me up with an interview with her sometime?
I'm sure I could do it.
Hey, I want to know how much you charge me to kick these people's ass and say negative shit about me on my channel. How much would that be each?
Not much. Oh,
good.
You seem like a nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
So you're up for it?
Sure.
You're hired. You're hired.
All right. Good deal.
And I want to say, do you ever think you'd be interested in going to rehab?
Yes. I'm actually, my truck just broke down. I did a little damage to it, and then had to get out of impound. Just spent $450 the other day. Got it out of impound, and now I got to get it fixed. So once it's on the road, I'm sending myself to detox.
You're going to do it.
Oh yeah.
You think you can do it?
I know I can do it. It's all in the head. Because if you don't want to do it, you don't want to get sober, you can't do it for anybody else. Sometimes you can get started for somebody else, like your kids or a significant other or whatever, but you can't just stay sober for that person or that individual or that being, whatever you want to choose as your, driving force. But
you got any advice for anybody out there that's considering trying crack or heroin?
don't ever do it. It's just not worth it. It's just my life has changed. I own my own business. I still own my own business, but it's so hard to run now without a truck. My advertising was all taken care of through my wife. I got divorced.
Kids?
Yeah.
You keep in touch with them?
Yeah. I try to as much as I can.
Do they know what you're doing?
My two older ones, yes.
Okay, and how many total kids?
3.
Oh, okay. So you'd like to get that relationship squared away?
110%.
Gotcha. In a nutshell, how do you feel about being in this predicament down here?
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Oh yeah, I mean, totally embarrassing. I don't want anybody knowing that. But at the same time, if it helps somebody keep somebody away from here or away from doing it, yeah, of course. I would say it or tell anybody anything, to keep them away.
Yeah.
It's not a savory place down here, man. I mean, just the other day, I was actually kind of nodded out a little bit, and one of the girls that worked down here was getting raped inside of one of the vehicles, and I heard somebody scream, and I thought it was my girl, and I was out there waiting on her, and I thought it was her, and I just darted to the truck she was in, and it's actually my girlfriend's cousin that was getting raped.
Oh wow.
So as soon as I got up to the truck, she popped out. I jumped in, grabbed him by the throat, and grabbed the steering wheel. He popped it into reverse. And when he did, the door kind of knocked me in the head, broke me loose off of him, but I went to go back at him, grabbed him back by the throat, and was just about to grab the other hand. She jumps in with a can of mace and maced me and him. Well, me more than anybody. She got me right across the middle of the eyes, and my eyes just burned. I mean, it was...
That'll stop you in your tracks?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't see anything. Everything was burning. I couldn't hang on to him, I mean, if that didn't happen, he would have been in jail, because I do not condone any type of physical abuse against women, ever. I think guys that hit women are fucking pussies.
They are, aren't they?
Yep.
You a Michigan fan?
Yes, sir. Big time.
How are they going to do this year in football?
I don't know. Harbaugh better get his shit together.
That's true, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you hope he wins?
Yeah, of course. I'm always a true blue fan. I'm never a fair weather fan.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Probably going to Florida every year. We used to go to Florida every year with my parents, or Easter vacation every year.
Yeah, where would you go down there?
Tampa, Florida. Okay. My grandfather and grandmother owned a house in Tampa, and they had a house up there.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I have lots of favorites.
Oh, okay, all right. And you mentioned, are you Hispanic?
No. My father immigrated to Cuba, but I'm Armenian.
Armenian? Boy,
Yeah.
no, that's that temper, man.
Yeah.
Hard worker, too.
Yes, sir.
Damn right, I'm stereotyping.
Yes, sir. And it's all true, though.
It is, huh?
Yeah. I'm just like I mean, if I could be a quarter of what my father is, I'd be a success. My father is just like me, I like to help anybody. I'm a big helper, but it just seems like you never get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I do it because I don't want to give it back, but just to have a little pat on the back every once in a while is kind of nice. But I still do, no matter what.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. So.
Gotcha. You got any questions for me?
No, sir. Just waiting on the big payday.
Okay. And when can you start whipping these guys' ass at Talk Shit About Me?
Anytime.
Okay. Can you start tonight?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Good. Well, thank you for the interview.
Yes, sir.